chambada, chambada, bada, chambada, chambada, bada. That's the sound of clashing katanas. All start from Takata. Iron's hand harvested from the riverbed, melted into carbon infused tamahagane, burning in the furnace for 3 days straight. Then folded and hammered, repeated. Leave no impurity, sharpen with impunity. Cause if it ever touches your flesh, it peels on both sides of the edge. So clean it might heal if put back together right away. Unless you wanna bleed to the angle right ahead. Your wife and kid will wake up to a wrong type of morning. This sword is known to make orphans. No rope, just cub left in the wilderness. It's awful, but I wait for his bitterness to come and avenge for his father's death. Keep an eye on my father's threat. Chambada, chambada, bada, chambada, chambada, bada, chambada, chambada, bada. That's the sound of clashing katanas. Chambada, chambada, bada, chambada, chambada, bada, chambada, chambada, bada. That's the sound of clashing katanas. Yeah, the wave pattern along the blazes of clay, heated and cool to a hard martin tight. Say, in a battle, if the sword would have snapped and twined. Bad news for your spine, that's why. But builders fought superior, the heart soft and flexible, but the skin tough and durable. The combination is the genius behind the fiercest forged weapon never known to man. Damn, but the one with the thumb on the handle must learn to stay calm and stand like a candle in a storm looming that's guaranteed to take many forms and attack from all angles. The shadow men coming at the woodwork, so adamant I don't get it like clockwork. There's no good or evil, only strong or feeble. If it both live, see you in the sequel. Chambada, chambada, bada, chambada, chambada, bada, chambada, chambada, bada. That's the sound of clashing katanas. Yeah, come get it if you wanna.
Seven figures in my inbox, make it make sense, ho. 7 ahas in her body, make it make sense, ho.
Tell far bags, go ahead, throw some sticks in them. Blinkies, they are extended tails from the conscious. I hang out with dropouts, CEOs and cop-outs. I was not a novice to a thug, that was Green Street. Fair to say I chose up, small town, big dreams. Make it make sense, make it work, make it big league. Baby, don't trip, haven't seen the issue, I can't fix them off the wall. Cook your breakfast in my drawers. Can't find my purpose after working, I would smoke a tree. That was for my peace of mind, keep that shit between you and me. Grew up doing evil deeds, crashed out, down bad, put myself on D&D, and my ego DMT.
Yeah.
7 figures in my inbox, make it make sense, ho. 7 ahas in her body, make it make sense, ho. I came up from public housing, make it make sense, ho. Black, yellow, Puerto Rican, I'ma make a dent, ho. Young nigga politicking, I keep it professional, but anytime I link your bitch, the conversation sexual. Intermission, Mexico, she play with balls like X and O. When I'm on the wake up every day, another episode. Don't be a hater, cause she fucking on some new dick. She was fucking niggas that she ain't know I was cool with. That ain't make no sense to me, so niggas had to Google it. But all is fair in love and war, so I just got a new bitch. Now I ain't tripping, I'm checking these boxes. I run it up even when I be sleep. First 2 letters in my first MET, so this colorful aura is way too unique. Call her my hoe and it's bon appetit. She be sucking and fucking the shit out of me. Picking calamari out of my teeth while I'm kicking my feet up, I'm in my own league. They putting cameras in front of my dome, they wanna know how I got so elite. I went and studied the grace of the grace, and I unlocked a way better version of me. Caught up in shit that you wouldn't believe, so I had to get right cause I'm scraping the cheese. Baby, it's hot, 200 ETs, none of these niggas is fucking with me.
On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC Sports for you and me.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with.
All right, everybody, MattieC Sports. I am with a big-time man in the Muay Thai game, making his big return in a huge-ass way, Chip the Surgeon. Bro, how are you doing today?
Man, I can't complain. I'm doing well. Yeah, man, thanks for having me back on. It's been a while.
I know, man. Well, you're a busy motherfucker, man. I tell you. Not just your fights, your team's fights and all that stuff. So tell me about your one of your boys winning last night at No Boundary.
Yeah, I had two people fight last night from Surgeon Muay Thai, Kyle Renat and Zach Converse, who's sitting right in front of me over there at the bar.
Zach knows me. I didn't know Zach was on that card.
I'll grab him right now. Hold on. Watch this. Walk in there and run up on him. Here he is.
Yo, what's going on, MattieC? How you doing?
What's good, brother? I've been very busy, and so have you, bro. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's been a minute. What? How many cards ago on Cage Titans? Long time.
Yeah, man. I think the last time we were talking was November 2021. So
yeah, man. Shit. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Appreciate
so
the support,
you're the one keeping Chip the Surgeon busy, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing my best, you know.
Giving me a headache.
That's true. That's true. I get moody when I'm in fight camp, but you know, it all pays off in the end.
Now it's victory drinks and good food.
Yeah, absolutely. Espresso martinis are kicking in.
Now tell me, Chip, where you guys at, bro? Shout them out.
We're at Salt in Plymouth. It's my boy's restaurant, one of the best places on the South Shore. Definitely recommend it for a night out, for dinner, for drinks. You know, got a great setup, great bartender, great restaurant, great everything.
Nice and cozy, bro. Nice and cozy.
Yeah, no, for real. So it's a little chilly out here on the patio, but it's a little quieter. That's all.
So my brother, we're going back to November 25th, 2023. You fought Mark McKinnon for the interim WBC title. Tell me what your fight camp looked like. Did you feel good, or was there little problems with the hip, or what was going on?
No, everything I mean, the hip is a million times better than what it was before I had the surgery. I fought my last fight July 2021 in Sicily against Jacob Benko with the hip messed up before I even got surgery. So that training camp, I couldn't even kick pads. I couldn't really run that well. I couldn't kick, you know, and obviously in Muay Thai you have to be able to kick, especially somebody like that. Jacob's like 6'7" and whatnot, so it's like I was very limited going in there, and it was still a close fight. But this fight compared to that, I mean, I can use everything again. I can kick. I can do everything I need to do. So to get ready, I went out to Thailand for almost all of November for like 3 weeks. I was out in Bangkok training at a PK Senchai gym where some like the best fighters in the world train at. That's where Manchai trains and so many other killers that fight on ONE FC or at Lumpini, Rajadamner, and all like the best cards in Muay Thai, as a lot of fighters from PK. So yeah, I was out there grinding for 3 weeks, and it definitely paid dividends because going into that fourth round, I still had plenty of gas on the tank, and he was kind of going down. I was still going up, and yeah, man, it was just nice to get back there and after so long and getting back to competing as a professional again and working and showing all the things that I've been working on for the past few years. You know, so it was dope.
Well, not saying it in a bad way, but that dude should have fueled up his tank because he probably was at a half a tank in the blizzard right here, and he ran out of gas, bro.
Yeah, I mean, easier said than done. Especially at cruiserweight. WBC cruiserweight is heavier than I used to fight at, so that was my first rematch. I fought him before at 185 pounds for Lion Fight, one of my title defenses. And this fight was originally going to be 185, but then we ended up doing 195 instead because cruiserweight for WBC is 200 pounds, which I pretty much walk around at 200 pounds, and he's a big boy. So with my pace, like I'm kind of, my cardio has always been really good and everything like that. And once I get going and once I start putting that pace on you and throwing those kicks and all that, it's you know, a lot of times people, especially getting into like third, fourth, fifth round, will start kind of petering out, especially the big guys. So it's like, you know, I mean, hey, like I mean, I was feeling it a little bit, but like I said, I still had plenty of gas in the tank from doing all those rounds at PK and Bangkok, where it's like you're training in a sauna and you feel like you can't breathe or anything. So
yeah. But you know, like you said, and I use an analogy from, you know, Carl Lewis is, you know, you have 100 meters to run, and if you lose, you got 90 meters to be pissed. So I feel like you're conditioning for that fight, and I agree. Like, it was great what you said between third and fifth round is the vital rounds. And you know, when you were in the third, you picked it up. Like I saw it, it was clear as day. And then, you know, by the fourth, McKinnon got tired from what I saw. Like, I can't think for somebody else such as him, but it looked like he was tired, and you capitalized and ultimately got the belt. So when you got that belt, like, how did you feel? I know you fought a lot and won some major events and titles. So like, what did this one feel like?
I mean, it was awesome just because like the layoff, the surgery, going through all that, and kind of knowing I was going to come back, and knowing in the time off my skills have been getting better and better because I'm always studying the game and I'm always kind of like trying to improve myself. And obviously I transferred from Muay Thai from MMA to Muay Thai years back, and ever since, like, even my first fights for Lion Fight was me trying to learn how to play the game. And I'm a perfectionist and I'm a purist, so it's like when I watch my old like fights for Lion Fight and stuff like that, even when I was winning titles, I look at it and I'm like, I wasn't really doing Muay Thai. Like I was still doing a lot of things that were kind of MMA-ish, and I wasn't playing the game, you know, the way I wanted to play it. I want to, like, when I want to fight, I want to look like a real Muay Thai fighter. So I've been working on that for the past few years, and I've been improving the mental aspect and the technical aspect, just even though my body wasn't capable of doing everything with the hip and whatnot. But no, so like coming back and being able to show all that, and being able to show the work I was putting in Bangkok and everything like that, and what I've been doing at my gym at Surgeon Muay Thai, and then also winning a WBC title, you know, because I've won the Lion Fight belt so many times. I wanted to start going around and collecting different belts, you know, especially WBC is such a prestigious thing.
Yes,
in the boxing and the Muay Thai world. That's kind of the one that most people look at. Obviously there's other major belts out there, but WBC has that certain kind of allure to it that people kind of put up there.
Oh yeah.
Like, granted, it's the international title, so international is one below the world title. So hopefully I add a world title to the resume at some point. But yeah, no, just coming back and getting that kind of accolade, and never mind fighting somebody I'd fought before, and like actually being able to stop him this time. So like his coach stopped it before the fifth round started, in between rounds. So the fact that it went to a decision the first time and I managed to finish it this time in Calgary, in his home turf, you know, it's kind of just is the icing on the cake, you know, because that's what matters.
And like you said, that is like the WBC is like for real serious. And like, you know, now Chip is gonna be in that book of WBC title winners. Like, who can, not a lot of people can say they can be in that book, can have that title. And like, to have that in you is like amazing. And especially, I love it when local guys like really bring something to the table, like such as yourself, to bring a title back. And you know, it's mine now, it's home. And I'd be walking around with that fucking shit all day, bro. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, like if you had a business interview, yeah. You gonna give me the job now or what?
Yeah. I mean, hey, tempting. Maybe when I get that world strap, maybe I might bring it around a little bit, but we'll see.
So how has the gym been going? And like, what's the morale now that like you have your young kids in the gym? You have people like, Peter Barrett or, Zach, who we just saw coming in, and they see this belt, they see the Lion Fight titles, they see all your titles. And how does it feel like that you're like coaching these people and, working around with people at your caliber level?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's amazing. I've been teaching for years now. I was teaching at Cape Cod Fighting Alliance, where I used to train at with Pat Schultz. I was teaching once I was winning line fight belts. I was teaching out of my buddy's basement, my buddy Christo, and people at the fights at Foxwoods would ask him, "Where do I train?" He trains in my basement, and I would go to Sit Ya Tong like once or twice a week just to get some sparring and some pad work with Crew Massey. But yeah, having my own spot was something that I knew I was going to do for a long time. I've been like slowly accruing all the things that I was going to put in there. I've had the mats for a long time. I've had the bags for a long time. I've had the ring for a long time. I've had the mirrors. It was just finding a spot to make it happen. And the timing was right. I was training a lot of people from different gyms, and I was like, you know what? It's time to really make this happen and pull the trigger. So I didn't want to necessarily be the Muay Thai instructor at a different gym. I wanted to have my own thing, my own team, my own brand, be able to design it the way I envision it, to make it like my own kind of vibe. When you walk in there, you feel a certain way and it looks a certain way, make the structure of the classes a certain way and everything like that. So I managed to kind of pull all that off. And now the people in there are awesome. I got the little kids, up from 5 years old and up. I got the teens. I got the adults that are in there just for fitness. I got the people that are just starting out, and then I got guys like Zach and Kyle who fought last night, and some other fighters that are actually in there competing and starting their own career, where I can kind of help them out, kind of get started on the right way. But yeah, it's dope, especially having a gym in the region where it's not an MMA gym. It's like we have MMA fighters come in, like Jerry Moose, he's been in there, like with the Sigatong guys, some of the Sigatong people come in. Like a lot of MMA people will come in just to work on their striking, but it's like I don't have an MMA program, I don't have a jiu-jitsu program, I don't have anything but Muay Thai. And my Muay Thai is authentic Thai style Muay Thai, which I think especially in the South Shore, it's there's not too many places that are like that. There's a handful, but there's not that many. Never mind, like just in Massachusetts or in New England at all. There's just a handful that are doing like high level, authentic Muay Thai. So I get people in that, like one of the best things I hear is that people come in and at first they were interested just in working on their striking for MMA. And then after training for a while, they're like, you know what? Like, I wanted to do MMA, but now I really love Muay Thai. Like once they get educated on what Muay Thai is and how the scoring works and the traditions and all the little intricate things that go into it. So yeah, it's a great group of people over there. It's a small group. It's not a huge gym, but I couldn't ask for much more than what it is right now. Obviously, we're gonna keep on growing and keep on doing bigger and bigger things, but especially with guys like these, like getting in the ring. But yeah, man, so far so good. It's only been a little bit over a year, and no complaints.
It looks fucking beautiful with all that artistry you got in there. That's some sick shit, bro. Like it's all like fresh, brand new looking building, and I respect the hustle, man, for real. That's some good shit out there. And especially like you said, you're bringing it in for, our I say our area because I mean, like I'm from around here, like I'm from Weymouth, I'm from now living in Bridgewater, and you got Sean Schubert as well, who's doing his thing at Red Seal, and I was proud of the fact that he got small glove Muay Thai into the game at Cage Titans. So I mean, you and him are really building up the sport here. So like, do you guys like team together occasionally from here and there?
Yeah, they come in a lot. Like Mikey White, when he's getting ready for his fights. Like my Friday night sparring, it's kind of special, I think, just because you see people from a lot of different gyms coming down. You see people coming down from different, like Sigatong comes in a lot on Friday nights. That's like my family. People from North Shore Muay Thai, Rajasi. Sometimes Sean will come in with his guys. FAF. Sometimes they'll come down. I've had people come down from Connecticut, from Maine, from New Hampshire. Like people come down from all over, and it's cool because it's like almost like a neutral ground. Even though obviously we have our own team and everything like that, but I like whoever, if you're into Muay Thai and you want to come down and get some work on a Friday night for sparring, like the more the merrier, and it's like, it's cool because on the nights where we do have a lot of different gyms coming in, you look around the room and it's a high level room, it's like, and you don't see that too often. And it's all, like I said before, it's all Muay Thai fighters, and like I said, there might be a few MMA guys kind of sprinkled in, but it's like, everybody in the room for the most part is doing Muay Thai. They're playing the game, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's almost similar to what you might see in something like the UK or Australia or something like that. But yeah, no, I love when all these different teams come in and we all get to work with each other. And I mean, shoot, like last night, my boy Kyle, my student Kyle fought one of the guys from Rajasi who had been in there on a Friday night before for sparring. And it's like, okay, cool. That's just how it goes, and
right. Yeah.
It's just, that's how Muay Thai is, especially in Thailand. It's like, they'll train with each other. They might be friends with each other, and then they'll go in a fight with each other, and then they'll go and train together again afterwards, where over here, I think, especially in the MMA community or the United States community, like sometimes you'll see guys that because they train together once, they're like, oh no, I can't fight that guy. Oh no, we can't fight that team because we're friends with each other or whatever. It's like, no, let these, especially in amateur, it's like let them get the experience, let them cross train with each other. And if it comes down to they get matched up for a fight, okay, cool. It's we have to fight somebody, in order to show what it is we're trying to do out there. So it's it's a dope thing for sure.
Now tell me, man, like, that hip injury really like got to you, and it was something like you couldn't control per se, besides staying healthy the way the doctors wanted you to and all this stuff. And then you transition, you get better, and then you go to Thailand, which I always love fighters, especially Muay Thai guys, that tell me the stories of what it's like in Thailand for Muay Thai, how serious it is, how, people are fighting to get food on the table for their family or their village or whatever the case may be, the high stakes betting they have at the events. And these guys will fight each other week after week or, every other week. Like, so like, I mean, how is it seeing that culture before your fight, and then like what you did during that time, during when you had a heel, and then transitioning to that and then to present.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like even when I wasn't capable of doing everything that I wanted to do, when I couldn't throw kicks, my hip was jacked up and I didn't have the range of motion, everything like that, I was still training. Like I said earlier, I still fought with it. And even when I fought, I still thought I was going to win. And I was like, you know what? Even though I can't do this and this, I can still do this and this, and I'll figure out a way to win. You know, because in Muay Thai, there's so many different things you can do. You can, you know, use your elbows, use your punches, use your low kicks, use your clinch, like whatever. But yeah. So I mean, I never stopped, and it just made me focus on improving other aspects of my game. You know, and that's what I always feel like. If you're hurt in some manner, or you're banged up or whatever, there's always something else you can do. A lot of people take an injury or something like that, and that's their excuse not to be in the gym, where it's the art of 8 limbs. You know what I'm saying? If your hand is hurt, practice your kicks. If your shin is hurt, practice your knees. If like whatever, if you can't strike at all, practice your clinch. You know what I'm saying? Or just be there to help other people or whatever it may be. But as far as like being in Thailand, like I felt like I could have gotten ready for this fight here at home, because I've always gotten ready for my fights here at home, and I've pretty much handled my own fight camps for the most part. And like obviously, like I said, I would go up to Sigatong like twice a week to get my sparring in with all those guys, and then do my pad work with Crew Massey. We'd be down there for like an hour straight, just ripping pads and vibing off each other. But this time I was like, okay, this is my first fight back after a few years being off. I'm 35 years old. Like, you're not going to fight forever.
Me too.
You know, it's like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what? At some point I want to go to Thailand and get ready for a fight and live life like as a fighter, as a Muay Thai fighter. And, you know, gotta check that off the bucket list at least once. And never mind having the gym where, sure, I could be training and jumping in class along with everybody, but I'm also the teacher. You know, so it's like I wanted to remove myself from that and just dive into the fighter lifestyle in Thailand and just be a fighter and not be the coach, and just do that grind. So out there, it's like training twice a day, waking up at 5 something in the morning to be at the gym at like 6 in the morning, ripping it for a couple hours, going back to the hotel, eating, resting, going back to the gym at like 2 something in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon, and then training until like 6. You know, you're getting like 5 hours of hard training every single day besides Sunday. And it's like, and it's just every day. And it's halfway through, it was like, this is a grind, and it's almost like Groundhog Day, because every day is almost the same as the day before. And sure, like the train is fun and we love to do it, but it got to be where I'm like, oh man, I can't wait for this to be done. I just want to fight. Like I felt like the fight was going to be easy compared to the training, but that's kind of what you want. And just seeing like that's how they live out there. You know, that's how the fighters, that's what they do from the age of 7, 8 years old, whenever they start. You know, that's what they're doing, and they're doing it every single day, day in, day out. So kind of being able to do that along with them and make friends with them and kind of be accepted into the ring where all the Thais are training and clinching with each other, and then them searching me out and telling me to hop in as well. You know, it was dope to get that kind of acceptance and seal of approval. Because I'm like, hey, if I can do this out here at arguably the best gym in Bangkok, then, you know, I can do it anywhere.
For sure, man. And more power to you, because it's probably hot as fuck over there and ridiculous, but more power to you to do that grind right there. Like you said, I'm hoping that was, you know, a little bit more challenging than the actual fight you were about to step into.
Shit, I mean, in a lot of ways, yes. For sure.
Oh man. So, you know, what do you look into? I fucking hate the word resolution, because I think it's a bunch of bullshit. But like goals for you, you know, gym wise and your fight wise, you know, or anything. Like what is your goal for, you know, what's coming in the future right now?
Yeah, man. I mean, as far as my own career, my own fights, I got the surgery from the surgeon I got it from, Dr. Sue in Manhattan, and he did Frankie Edgar's hip. He's done a lot of Olympians and NBA players and NFL players and everything like that. I got that so I could get back to competing. So it's like I'm not done yet by any stretch of the imagination. I want to keep on like adding to the legacy, and I feel like I just started not necessarily just started, but now my Muay Thai starts to look like real Muay Thai, and I can kind of put on a show and look like a high level Thai boxer, even though I've been fighting the best guys in the world. But I feel like now I can kind of really make a stamp and just kind of keep on collecting belts and keep on fighting the best of the best, win, lose, whatever. I just want to fight the best guys, and just get my name out there, and in turn that gets my gym's name out there, you know. So it's like, as far as the gym goes, like, I love teaching. I love seeing everybody get better, from the little kids. I have a lot of kids fighting in the next couple weeks on the New England Youth Development League show. So I got some.
I'll be interviewing there too.
That's it. I got some little ones that are ready to go, and it's awesome to see them like getting better, especially the ones that have been with me for the whole year so far. You can really see the skills coming along, and even some of the new ones who have only been with me for a few months or a few weeks. It's a beautiful thing seeing the kids get better. So hopefully a lot of them will stick around with it. That's the best thing. Like, if they can be like me, where I was a little kid doing karate, and now here I am, 35 years old, still in the martial arts, still competing, and I have the memories of when I was a little kid training. I mean, hopefully at least one or two of these kids will kind of fall in those footsteps, and, you know, maybe end up being a world champion themselves at some point. But yeah, I have a lot of very high level people, some of which I haven't even put in the ring yet, you know, because I have a very high standard of who I'm going to let fight and represent me in my gym. As seen last night with Zach and Kyle and everything like that, or the last show I had Breno fight, and I have other guys that are still kind of waiting their turn, and other girls that are coming up and everything like that. So I feel like once I unleash the beastly horde on everybody, you know, we'll be looked at one of the top Muay Thai gyms around, if we're not already. You know, obviously I have my name, so people will look at me and what I'm doing and kind of put a high expectation on it. But yeah, I just want to keep building it, and just keep bringing authentic Muay Thai, you know, not watered down. It's not MMA Muay Thai. It's real Muay Thai, where you can step in any gym, any place in the world, from Bangkok to the UK, to Australia, to Plymouth, and you'll be able to hang, and they'll know that, hey, you actually know how to do Muay Thai. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all I want to do, and just keep on building up everybody, and just see it all rise, you know.
And it's always excellent to talk to you, because you have such a positive way to yourself, and, you know, you're looking out for not just yourself, you're looking out for the kids, you're looking out for the adults, you're looking out for guys like Zach and Kyle over there, and you genuinely care and treat everybody in your corner like family, and I respect that, and I respect you being on my show. I consider you family as well. So, and you might also have to talk to your Dr. Sue, because, you know, they might need an Instagram at Dr. Sue the surgeon, so you can have two surgeons on the
that's
post.
true. Yep. Surgeon and a surgeon, that's for sure.
Surgeon squared.
That's it.
But yeah, so Chip, I want to thank you for coming on the show again, man. It's always a pleasure working with you. And is there any people you want to shout out?
I mean, I just want to shout out everybody that's a member of my gym, especially the people that have been consistent. We only been open for a little bit over a year. I opened last Halloween, so it's only been a year and a couple months. People have come, people have gone. I appreciate everybody that's been a part of it, but especially the people that have stuck with it and have been there consistently, because that's how everybody gets better, by staying consistent, getting better yourself, and then that brings up the level of everybody. So shout out to Zach and Kyle, who both put on a great show last night. Yeah, shout out to my kids that are gonna get in there and scrap at the New England Youth Development League, and yeah, just shout out to you for having me on, and, you know, keep doing big things.
Thank you, I appreciate it, man. And yeah, so anything for you? Are you gonna do you have any fights planned in the near future?
Nothing lined up. We'll see. I mean, this is my first time with the WBC belt of any kind. So I mean, this is my first time fighting Muay Thai for anybody other than Lion Fight. So now, obviously, WBC I could defend that belt or whatever on a lot of different promotions. So we'll see what ends up coming through, and we'll be ready for it.
And my last thing is where can everybody follow you, like social media wise?
Yep. So my personal Instagram is Chip the Surgeon, all one word, and then the gym is Surgeon Muay Thai. You can also check it out on surgeonmuaythai.com, and you can book a free trial class and everything like that. Come by, check it out, and I'm sure you'll probably fall in love with it and end up coming back. But yeah, just Surgeon Muay Thai.
Hell yeah! And shout out to Lee Loco Lobo for introducing me to you and Jorgen De Castro. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today, but that's all right. It's always good chatting it up with the surgeon. So everybody, Chip the Surgeon here. Look at his social media stuff and look at his fighters. Look at their stuff. Zach Converse is a very good dude too. I've met him a few times, so check him out too. So everybody is MattieC Sports, and Chip, again, thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir, my man. Anytime. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching MattieC Sports. Follow MattieC Sports on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Also follow Matt Cameron 23 on X.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with. I bring the flow with lyrical stamina, rapping a million miles. One point I'm an animal, then I'm a cannibal, taking my pick and I pounce.
MattieC Sports is a Sinista1 production.